Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It's wonderful to connect with you, to say hi, hello, how do you do? What is happening with you? Blessings, 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 and more blessings to you. For those who will be live, yes, 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 let's do it. What's this frog in my throat? For those who will hashtag and replay it, I love it. For those who will be on, I don't know you on, and I might never know you on, I could appreciate that. And for those who will be used by Papa at some point down the road to encourage this girl, let's make it do what it do. Let's make it do what it do, y'all. All right. So, we are talking about this notion of so in the West, in our society, there is this insidious practice, that's the word I like, of trying to convince the masses that what they have is not sufficient. And so you need this cream, this peel, this purse, this article, this vacation, this kind of car, this piece of jewelry, this identity, in order to be well, okay, liked, popular, happy, free, acceptable. It's a bill of goods. We've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, misled and deceived. Because you know what? That's an effort to get you to do and try to be in another way other than what you are. Your sufficiency is tied up in your being. When you know you're sufficient, when you know that what you have is enough for you to just show up in life and do you. I'm not talking about the absence of growth. Of course we're going to grow. Of course we're going to learn. Of course we're going to keep moving forward. Of course. But what I am saying is that there's so much within this society that attempts to convince you and I that we need more in order to be okay, inwardly okay. It's a lie, and the truth ain't in it. You know, come on now. I just need you to think about this for a minute. How many folk who have it all? It's hump day. Hey, Ray Price. How many folk who have it all? Who has had it all? How many folk who, hey, cousin, all is well. I pray the same for you. How many folk who have so much that they can share with the whole neighborhood, and they still not happy, at peace, with joy, satisfied? No, beloved, you don't need more to be acceptable. Acceptability is a part of the package, but you can be tricked out of what was a part of the package from the very beginning. I need you to be okay with you. Okay? Right where you are in whatever situation you find yourself. I'm not saying that we don't work on stuff. I'm not saying that we don't get stuff settled, but I'm saying that if you can find an inner peace to be okay with you, like I'm good, and I'm good, and I'm gonna grow in this way. I'm good, and I'm gonna release this habit that doesn't serve me. I'm good, but I'm good. The anchoring place, it's got to be a non-negotiable. It's got to be a non-negotiable for you. That personal acceptance, the loving of yourself regardless, the loving of yourself well, right? That's got to be your non-negotiable. That you're just going to be good with you. You're going to love you well. You're going to accept you well. You're going to believe in you and your possibilities. That you're going to give yourself every possible chance you can give yourself, right? Because otherwise, we chasing our tail. Otherwise, we are chasing our tail. I need to get this. I need my one of my loves asked me, so what's your next car? I'm like, I don't need a next car. As long as my car running and get me from A to B, I'm gonna ride that puppy. Period. I'm not her. What is my next car? I ain't never been her who needed a next car. I want that one and this one. Shiny things. Oh my God. Look behind the curtain, y'all. Pull the curtain back. Pull the curtain. Get off the treadmill. Hey, Erica. Good morning, honey. Like, really, we don't need another thing. We don't need another thing. Like, they've gotten into our psyche. And, and have us thinking that it will be better. We'll feel better. We'll whatever. If we've got this thing. No. A vehicle is not a status symbol. Not for me. Hey, cousin, good morning. It's not a status symbol for me. A vehicle is to get me from A to Z. Period. Not a status symbol. I don't even care. I don't care. So I'm just saying, we got to unplug from the matrix. Right? The matrix have us feeling like we're not sufficient. And I take that personally. I don't take a whole lot of things personally. But that one right there, sufficiency is built into our being, into our DNA. It's a part of the package. It's a part of the basic package, okay? Sufficiency. I'm saying what you have, who you are, how you are is sufficient. Don't twist that into think that means that we don't have to keep growing. Of course we do. Growth is built into our DNA. Anything that doesn't grow, something's wrong with it. So yeah, you continue to learn, you continue to grow, you continue to expand. But we don't have to have this product to do it. We don't have to have this piece of clothes to do it. We don't have to have this hairstyle to do it. We don't have to have this shoe to do it, this purse to do it, this vehicle to do it, this kind of house to do it. Get off the treadmill, y'all. Because we've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, sold a bill of goods, right? And we tied our identity, our well-being, our okayness into an appearance. I don't care. Look, I'm not a very stylish person in the sense, like, I can dress up. I know how to put some things together, but that ain't what's at the top of my list because I don't care like that. The more okay we are, the more disconnected we are to caring about what other people think about us, the more free you are, beloved. There's freedom in that. So what somebody think I ought to be, they have the right to their opinion. Period. So what somebody believe, they have a right to their opinion. Period. So what somebody, they have a right to their opinion. Their opinion to me ain't none of my business. It ain't my business. They said what? And like everybody, look, let me just tell y'all. If somebody tell you something negative about me, you don't have to share it with me. It's not necessary. Because I don't really care, right? Unless it's something I need to deal with. If it's something I need to deal with, that's something different. But they have a right to their opinion. They really do. And so we chase our tail, believing and wanting and hoping for certain things, right? But they don't have to be, because there's sufficiency in you, just in your being. And when we can be okay with ourselves, then we can get about the business of transformation. So to the question that asked me, what's going to be your next vehicle? The vehicle that I have right now. We got some things we need to do, some repairs. We're going to do some repairs. And we're going to put as many miles on there as she can take. What's going to be your next house? The house I got right now. Because we good with her. You must have been in my office yesterday. This is the topic. No, I just know, particularly as African, as Black, I don't know what I want to call us, as people of color that whose ancestors came from the continent of Africa, whose ancestors was human trafficked. Okay. I just know that we've been sold a bill of goods because from the beginning we were told that we were not that we weren't human. And because of that, I think that kind of built into the trauma of our historical experience. We're steadily trying to prove that we are valuable. And so we'll spend money that we don't have. I know why we do it, but y'all, I need us to stop doing it. We'll buy things to feel good, but that's temporary. It's so temporary. Let's let it go. That has been implanted into us. And so hundreds and hundreds of years later, there's still messages of our limited value and worth. And as a result of that, we're still chasing our tail. And, I'm just saying, there is value and inherent worth in your being. All humans have inherent worth. All of us. And all of us are subjected to these messages that tell us we need more to be okay. It's a lie. It is an absolute lie. You don't need more to be at peace, to be a value. Like, you're valuable, the kind of value that cannot have a number attached to it, just because you are a human being, regardless to your ism or your status or your state, period. If you can believe that, when you believe that, life will be different. Life will be fuller and freer, right? And more amazing, because you've given yourself that gift of being okay with you. And then everywhere you go, you okay, right? And that don't mean we don't have to work through things. That don't mean we don't have difficult times. I'm just saying, you're not at war with you, looking in the mirror and going, ugh, what? Those are fighting words for me. I'm just saying. Fighting words. I will come at you. I will come get you. You said what to you when you looked in the mirror? I don't think so. That's a non-negotiable, beloved. We don't even do that over here. Now, I'm not saying be in denial about some stuff you got to work on, but acceptance of you is a non-negotiable. It is a non-negotiable. We don't talk down to ourselves. We do not belittle ourselves. We do not harm ourselves. No, absolutely not. We do not. We love ourselves well. So well that we have enough love for other people. But we love ourselves first. We love ourselves intentionally. We love ourselves consistently. We love ourselves in spite of. We love ourselves through. We love ourselves because of. Love is a non-negotiable, beloved. It is a non-negotiable. And it is the only antidote that is sufficient enough for any kind of onslaughts, whatever, attacks, insidious intentions, negative. It's the only antidote that will work every time sufficiently enough to neutralize and overtake everything that is and will be. Clearly, I'm passionate about this. Anyway, yeah, I got up on the right side of the bed today. All right, I know we over a little bit, but anyway, I love you. And I appreciate you. And not doing you is a non-negotiable. And it's necessary for you to bring forth what is yours to bring without apology. Yeah, you might need to sharpen some skills. So what? You don't come here knowing how to do it all. It's built into you, but you got to do the learning and what they call it. I can't think of the word. Anyway, craftsmanship. Like, you got to figure the stuff out. You don't get to just go willy-nilly and say, well, this is my craft. How much practice have you done? We have been sold a bill of goods. I call it neuroses. I love you back, cousin. All right. At the moment that God gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished. You and I, we gave up the right to not be amazing. You don't have the right to not be amazing, because you are. Have a fantastic day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.